I cannot manifest. You cannot manifest. Now, within the spiritual community, there is this notion of people who believe in destiny and some people who believe that they can just forge their own path and create their own reality. And both of those things are true to a certain extent because the way that our universe works is neutral. The things that our ego considers to be positive or negative is simply a thought or a concept that is derived from the mind. Meaning that whatever we think the universe is doing to us for whatever reason isn't necessarily the reason. Now, obviously, in the middle of those things, those concepts, both of those things are true. Why? Because, again, sometimes the universe can forcefully put us through something which you can say is a part of your destiny. Like whenever you lost that house or you lost that relationship, you lost that friend, you lost something. You feel like something is bad happening to you. You feel like you lost the job because you weren't good enough. That was a part of your destiny for a higher calling. That is a part of your destiny for a higher purpose. That is a part of your destiny so that you can spiritually awaken and become the best version of yourself, so that you can change your self-concept. And destiny plays its part in doing that. And once you do that, that is when your reality starts to change, and that's when you get to decide the tide and the shift in which your reality goes in. You get to decide the direction that your reality moves in. Once you learn to live in the now, and once you learn to accept the present, be conscious, control the ego, master the ego. Once you learn how to transmutate all this negative energy, that is when you learn what you are truly capable of. And this is actually going to be my very, very first video essay, so bear with me. I may not be the most direct on my points. I don't really go writing this and scripting this, so just try and follow me where I'm going with this. Dolores Cannon is a physicist, quantum physicist, and she's also a spiritual master who recently I have been researching a lot into her work, and she does a great job, I should say, of explaining how our reality isn't necessarily derived from what we perceive to be destiny or what we perceive to be our own manifestations. It is more so in the middle. Some things are just meant to happen, and in other certain situations, when we are separated from ego, we have the choice of directing our life in whichever way we want to move. So, for example, right? Let's say this woman has a boyfriend, and her and the boyfriend have this toxic relationship. They're always fighting, but it's in her intuition. She knows that this person is good for her. She knows that this is her person. She knows that this person is the one. Now, let's say that her and this boy had broken up. Her and the boy broke up. She thinks that everything is over. She thinks that she's losing. She thinks she's losing everything because she saw everything in this boy. What if I told you that it was destiny that brought her to the point of seeing that she is worth more? What if I told you that it was destiny, the universe, the divine, pushing this for her, making her understand that she's worth more, making her understand that she has higher self-worth, making her understand that she must change her self-concept? Once she does that, she goes through a spiritual awakening, Kundalini awakening. Her energy is flowing. She's balanced all her chakras. She did her inner work, doing all those things. Now, let's say even after she did all those things, even after she spiritually awakened and achieved all this, let's say that she still wants that boy back. That is her choice. That is her manifesting that guy back. Although destiny put her on a certain path, she has the choice separated from ego. Because mind you, if it's always from ego, you never really have a choice. As long as it's separated from ego, you always have a choice. She wants her ex back. She's manifesting her ex back outside of her ego. She can manifest somebody new outside of her ego. So she can either have this new person, she can either have this old person. Destiny isn't necessarily this thing that your life goes in this linear direction. Yes, the divine, yes, the universe has ultimate power over that. Yes, God has ultimate power over that. But you need to understand the type of power that you hold within yourself. You are connected to this source. You are connected to God. We are all just representations of God. We are all just physical manifested representations of God. We are all in a play. Now, just because we're all in a play, hopefully you guys follow my analogy here. Just because we're all in a play doesn't necessarily mean that we have to play our roles perfectly as they were scripted, right? We may read the script and we may be like, I think I can make this script a little bit better. So in the middle of the play, with all your parents sitting there watching, you improvise the line and you make the line better. The show writer was like, that's not what I wrote down, but that's also really, really good. So he's not really complaining or anything. He's actually applauding you. This is the type of choice that we have with our lives. Shifting realities, being able to expect the unexpected. When you don't expect failure, that's when your self-concept is changing. Because that's when you're taking your power back, and that's when you are starting to realize and tell yourself and emphasize yourself, this is what I really want. This is what I'm going to get. And if I don't get that, I'm shocked. And if you're like, I don't want to say you're shocked as in disappointed. It's like a shocked as in, really? Shocked as in, I know what I'm worth. Shocked as in, I know I deserve better. I know I deserve more. So that's ultimately what you strive for. That's what you push yourself to be. That's what you push yourself to become, greater and better. And that is what you ultimately attract once you start treating yourself like that, once you have that higher self-concept. So if the universe is putting you on a path to be better, do better, think of yourself as better, put yourself on the pedestal. Once you put yourself on the pedestal, that's when all the things that you saw on the pedestal start to come to you. The universe, God, the divine, it does not communicate through language. It doesn't communicate through these humane words. It communicates through frequencies and vibrations. So if you're on a low vibration, that's all you're going to attract. If the universe is putting a challenge in front of your face to see how you'd react to it, and you're like, oh man, I can't get past this challenge, I can't even do XYZ because of this challenge, then likely the more likely outcome is you're going to stay in that low vibration and you are not going to attract more. That's the whole reason why the universe sends you these challenges. The universe sends you these challenges to see if you can handle the reality shift, to see if you can handle reality changing, to see if you can handle what's about to happen to your life in the long run, in the positive, what's going to happen to you, how you are going to transform. Can you truly handle that? Because you may be asking the universe for a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Okay. You got the boyfriend, you got the girlfriend. But what if there was somebody else? What if it's a third party situation? You can't emotionally handle that. What if you ask for $1 million, but you have terrible money management skills? Why would the universe give you $1 million if you can't even manage the money? If you prioritize the money so much, if you idolize the money so much, why would the universe give it to you? It's like a test or a challenge would be like you asking for $10 million. The universe gives you, let's say, $500,000, and you automatically go spend that money. And then after you spend that money, you go bankrupt. Well, don't see that as a bad thing, because it's just another test that the universe is preparing for you to learn, to help teach you, for you to learn how to manage your money. So analogies like this go hand in hand with everything in life. We are always manifesting. It doesn't matter if you think, oh, I can't manifest. You can manifest, and you are manifesting. Ever since you built this self-conceptual version of yourself, aka the ego, ever since you have been operating from the ego, you have always been manifesting for yourself. Always. There's no such thing as not manifesting, because everything is always vibrating. Your manifestations are based off of your vibrations. If you're vibrating high, you are going to manifest everything that you want, as long as it is deprived from ego, as long as it is separated from ego. If you are at a low vibration, all you are going to attract are the things that your ego doesn't want. So vibrations never stop. Everything is always vibrating. Everything is vibrating. In the quantum realm, everything is vibrating. So nothing ever stops vibrating. We are always vibrating. We are always manifesting. Our vibrations are always active. So you have to be careful of what you do, what you eat, who you're around, what's affecting your vibration, what's raising it, what's lowering it, because these things take place and these things take effect on what you are manifesting. If you're vibrating low, again, you are not going to do anything but manifest the lower parts of life, the lower parts of this reality. If you're vibrating low and you want a boyfriend, you're going to attract a bad, I don't want to call anybody bad, but like maybe a boyfriend who doesn't really meet your expectations, who doesn't really meet your standards. If you're vibrating high, the divine is going to send you a boyfriend who checks every single box. Nothing is left unchecked. So these are the things that must change along with your self-concept, right? There's no such thing. Well, there is a such thing as destiny, and there is a such thing as manifestation. But you need to understand there's a fine line between those two things. You need to understand that both play a magnificent role in our day-to-day lives. We need to find the middle point for those things so that we can perfectly balance. Everything is duality. This is another example. We need to perfectly align with both in order to receive the life that, again, is best destined for us, and the lifestyle that we are comfortably living and comfortably want. So it's like those things need to meet each other halfway. Destiny and manifestations need to meet each other halfway, which is why sometimes when you're vibrating low and you're not destined to vibrate low, the universe would kind of forcefully put you in a situation where you are forced to awaken and you are forced to start your spiritual journey so that you can get to those manifestations. So that is my very first video essay. That is my very first like video where I do all like this fancy editing and this fancy talking. If you like this formatting of video, if you like this video formatting, see, I don't even know why I can't speak today. If you like this video formatting, right? If you like this video formatting, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know if this is something that you guys are interested in. Let me know what else you guys would like to see. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope that you guys will give me a like, a share, subscribe, comment if you like, give me some feedback on the video. What did you like, what did you not like, and let me know how this resonates for you in your day-to-day life. And again, hopefully you will take this information that I'm giving you and take it to whatever extent you want, apply it to your life in however way you want, and just be the best version of yourself that you can be, because I truly think that each and every one of us in this lifetime should be able to get the life that we want. We all want something. So with that being said, please be the best versions of yourselves, and I will see you guys in the next video. Nas, signing out.